In this video tutorial we will explain step by step how to recover your device. If you already have the latest update, we're going to explain an easy and quick way to do it. What are we going to do to be able to access and recover our device? We always recommend watching the step-by-step video tutorial so you don't have any problems. No problem, and you can solve it just as we will be explaining. As we can see here previously, when accessibility came up. When this accessibility option appeared, we could access our phone. But nowadays, with these latest developments, these phones have received a lot of updates. Accessibility is already listed, but here we see this, the padlock that appears here on the upper left side. If that's all you see, it's because the device is completely locked. It already has a screen lock. It also includes, lastly, the forgotten Gmail account. Previously, we could also enter directly here for accessibility. We enabled what was the tab, we could also access our device. But it's not working anymore either, and in some. We could also enter emergency calls on these devices. We typed asterisk, number asterisk and activated debugging. These worked on some devices. But this processor-mediated device isn't working. But for this MediaTek processor, we're going to use. Let's explain a very effective step. With just one click you'll be able to recover your device in the easiest and fastest way, without so many complications. We always recommend watching the step-by-step video tutorial, so that you don't miss any details and can find a solution and recover. We connect to a Wi-Fi network. Once we've connected to a Wi-Fi network, let's give it that journey back to where it all began. Where it all started when we changed that screen lock. Then we forgot, and then what we did was reset our phone. Our phone successfully reset, but now we're stuck with. We also had the additional screen lock set up with the Google account. With the forgotten Gmail account. We also want to tell you that we have other, completely different methods. Updated methods in the video description and in the first pinned comment. For those people. For those who have this good thing, since in this video. In this tutorial, we will use a PC to recover it. But for those who might not have a PC and want to try other methods, we have other, completely different methods, which are described in the video and in the first pinned comment, so we can help you find a solution and recover your device. We are always uploading updated video tutorials for those people who are always active on our video. Also in our video tutorials we always recommend watching it step by step as well. For those who wish to collaborate. If you want to support us, you can. YouTube has also enabled us. It enabled the community option for us of members where you can also participate there. You can help us by subscribing to that community. We will always be posting advanced videos there. And for those who want to make some donations, we also have what is ours, We also have our PayPal and Pioneer options in the description of the video or in the first pinned comment, not in the video description, sorry. What we're going to do here is click here where it says, use a Google account. For those who still don't know their Google account, they can add it here, click next, and then it will ask you for what is add the password, and that will give you access to your device. I would give you access. If you don't know your email address, it also gives you the option to add your phone number. Then they send you a recovery code, you enter it, and that will give you access correctly. Having said all that, I'm going to explain what we're going to do. In this video tutorial we will use the following. We're going to use an updated tool where it will give you access and it will give you the power recover your phone. The other thing would be that before you run the tool we will also show where you can download it from before running the tool. I also recommend that you temporarily disable your antivirus. This would help us when we do have the antivirus disabled so that when we run the tool, it doesn't block us. This antivirus doesn't block the tool because that usually happens if we don't do it correctly. Well, what we're going to do is run our antivirus software. We're going to run our antivirus, then from the left side. At the top we will find this shield that says here protection against viruses and threats. We're going to click on it. Then we're going to scroll down here where the activation option appears. Further down we see an option that says manage settings. We're going to click on it and then deactivate this first option. We'll deactivate it. Once we've deactivated it, we'll close the screen. We're going to explain where you'll be able to download the tool from, which we will use in this video tutorial. They will type Davicell on the PC screen into Google. They will write it exactly as it appears there, Davicell. Look at it carefully, you are going to write it exactly as it appears here. I'm also going to spell it out for those people since the video is translated into several languages, so I'm going to spell it out for you. E-I-V-I. CL ends in double L Dale. Then this page will appear below. Then you'll select it. You might see Davicell or Android DTV. Either option. Then you'll be able to find many completely different methods here. You will be able to find updated methods both for PC and without a PC. Then what we're going to do is go down. We're going to scroll down and here in the last option we'll be able to find this entry that it says here a15 apps, a15 applications. After you select it, several methods will also appear here. Whether you use a PC or not, you'll be able to find it right here, on this side. We have many tools here, so we can find a lot of them. What we're going to do now is go down. Let's go down. After we go all the way down here, we'll go to be able to find the tool we're going to use today in this video tutorial. This is the tool we'll be using today. Here you will be able to find both the drivers and the drivers. The file is compressed, and if it's compressed, it has a password. You can also find the password directly here. They'll just click on it and find it after they've done all that. So what we're going to do now is run the tool. We're going to run the tool. You have to extract it. After they extract it, you'll have something like a PC here. This PC will appear here. You'll right-click on it. You're going to run it as administrator. You say yes. Here you're going to click next, next, next for everything. Then it will create this shortcut that appears here, after you create the access. You'll open the tool directly, click finish, and it will open. Our tool will open automatically. We click on finish after it has finished completely. So in some cases you usually see our antivirus is blocking the tool. If the tool blocks you, disable your antivirus and run it again. Click here where it says log in. We click where it says log in, and now the tool will open completely. What are we going to do here? We have everything here. We have all the models that will appear here, all those models. The MediaTek and Qualcomm Unisoft processors will also appear here. But today in this video tutorial we're going to use the MediaTek processor. It will appear here automatically. You'll leave it like this, then you'll go down here. You're going to select the services option here. Reception will appear here. The latest version of the receiver will be released here. You'll see the drivers. You're going to select the option here. You're going to install MediaTek. You installed it? What I do recommend is downloading this driver. Click here, download it, then install it. After installation, this option will appear. Here's what you'll see, so we know we have it installed correctly. On your PC, to remove the driver, click here on the second option. Click on the second one here and the MediaTek processor will appear. Let's say the processor doesn't appear. Press here, then what you're going to do is go backwards. You click here on the first option, you're going to click here on the first option. Click next, and I'll explain how it will appear. Well, when we do the recovery process that. Let's connect the phone, it will appear here quickly and will show up as a TR. 5 seconds to trail, you already have to. Be quick when the MediaTek processor appears. Select it and click Install here, in the middle option, then click Install. Let's connect then. I always use this method here that says Reset FRP. I use this one, but that one here, which is the latest update. So what we're going to do here is turn off the phone. Here it tells us to connect the phone while it's turned off. We're not going to press any keys. Be aware that some drivers don't appear here. So, as soon as you connect it, it will appear here. You're going to click on it, select it, and then click on Install. The process will now start. It will run all of this. It will start. It will load and then give you this option here. It will give you the recovery option. Here we can see that it says FRP reset successful. Now we're going to wait for our phone to restart. When he shows us, not that he shows us forgiveness, the loading icon will appear. We can disconnect it now. We disconnect it. Now what we're going to do is wait for that loading icon to disappear. When that charging icon disappears, we're going to restart. We're going to turn on our phone. As long as you follow the steps, you will be able to give our device a solution in recovery. That's why we always recommend watching the video, step-by-step tutorial to the end to solve this problem. Let's press it there for about 5 seconds. Now we wait for our phone to restart. When our phone has completely restarted, we'll wait for it to take us directly to the home page, and you know we also have other methods. Completely different, additional method. We've left it in the video description and in the first pinned comment. They know both the PC method and the completely PC free method. Updated and completely free for those who they don't have a tool that can recover it with these. These options are free of charge. Now we wait for our phone to start up. When our phone starts. Okay, let's go. I'm going to explain the easiest way to do it. The fastest setup. Okay, let's go here. We'll start here. Let's wait. We'll click here on Add, then we'll click here as well. We wait, we click here. Here we're going to turn off the Wi-Fi network. We're going to pay for it. Here you have a sync. I always recommend. Disable this feature and remove the SIM card to speed up the process. If you don't want to remove it, you can do it using the Wi-Fi network. It's the same process, but we do it faster here. At the end of the video I will explain how to correct the mistakes, because when we do it, even if we recover our device via PC, some errors may remain. But I'll explain how to fix it. The mistakes without, so that you don't have any left. We're going to click here on skip. We'll click on skip without Wi-Fi. We click here where it says, do not copy. We click skip again. Click accept here. We click on skip, add, next. We'll wait here for a few seconds. We click next here. We're going to click start. There is no direct link here to the start. When we get here to the start, what we have to do is go to the adjustment section. Then we'll get here about the phone. Here in the About Phone section, we find the Reset option as the last option. We're going to click where it says Factory Data Reset. This will reset our device, completely resetting when our phone has fully reset us. You would end up with a completely new device, free of any errors, and that would be all. From this video tutorial, if our video works for you, subscribe and turn on notifications. Like it, share it, and leave a nice comment.